You wake up, swing your legs over the edge of the mattress, and there is that familiar hesitation. Your hands instinctively grip the nightstand, mentally bracing for the effort it takes just to push your body upward. That heavy, stiff, or shaky feeling in your knees before taking the first step is a morning ritual for so many of my patients. But dismissing that morning wobble as simply having tired joints is a risky mistake. According to a major clinical review in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society, lower extremity weakness is the single most critical risk factor for falls in senior adults. It actually increases the likelihood of a severe fall by nearly 500%. That subtle trembling is a warning sign that your body's structural foundation needs attention. When your legs already feel unsteady, trying to just walk more is not the solution. Walking alone does not isolate or push those severely weakened muscles hard enough to properly rebuild them. The real, lasting solution starts before your feet ever touch the floor. By doing a targeted routine of 5 bed-based leg exercises, you can safely reactivate the exact muscle fibers that everyday walking misses. Make sure you stay with me for the number 1 exercise on our list. It is an isometric powerhouse that clinical researchers have proven can build more muscle tension than walking thousands of steps, and you do it without moving a single joint. Before we get into the movements, what time of day do your legs feel the most heavy or unsteady? Tell me in the comments below so we can discuss it. Also, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend or family member who wants to protect their physical independence. Let us start with number 5, the pillow squeeze. This straightforward movement directly targets your adductors, which are the crucial muscles running along your inner thighs. To do this, lie flat on your back, bend your knees, and place your feet flat on the mattress. Take a standard sleeping pillow, fold it in half, and wedge it firmly between your knees. Now, using only the strength of your inner thighs, squeeze that pillow as hard as you can. Hold that firm contraction for 5 full seconds, then completely relax. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions. A study published in the Archives of Gerontology and Geriatrics showed that strong adductor muscles are absolutely essential for core and pelvic stability. By doing this simple squeeze, you are building the internal muscular brace that stops your knees from swaying or wobbling when you stand still. Next is number 4, the clamshell. While the previous movement strengthened the inside of your legs, this exercise focuses on the outside, specifically a critical stabilizing muscle called the gluteus medius. Roll onto your side in bed. Bend your knees to a 45-degree angle and keep your heels touching each other. Rest your head comfortably on your arm. Keeping your heels glued together and your hips perfectly still, slowly lift your top knee toward the ceiling, exactly like a clamshell opening. Hold that open position for 2 seconds, then slowly lower it. Complete 10 repetitions on each side. The science on this is extremely clear. Research from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy proves that isolating and strengthening the gluteus medius prevents your knees from caving inward when bearing weight. This simple lifting motion serves as your primary defense against debilitating knee joint pain and sudden losses of lateral balance. Moving to number 3 on our list, to restore leg strength, supine marching. Many of my patients mention accidentally catching a toe on a living room rug, or feeling like they have to drag their feet slightly, rather than lifting them cleanly off the ground. That shuffling gait is a direct consequence of weak hip flexors and a disconnected core. Supine marching fixes this safely from the comfort of your mattress. Lie flat on your back, bend both knees, and place your feet flat on the bed. Keeping your abdominal muscles slightly tense, slowly lift one foot off the mattress, drawing your knee back toward your chest. Bring it up only as far as is comfortable for your hip. Then, slowly and with complete control, lower your foot back down to the starting position. Alternate to the other leg. The motion is exactly like marching in place, but fully supported by your bed. Perform this alternating motion for about 20 total steps, or 10 on each side. Remember to breathe rhythmically, exhale as you lift the knee, and inhale as you lower it. The biomechanics behind this movement are vital for your daily mobility. Clinical studies have proven that supine marching safely engages the psoas muscle, the primary hip flexor, while activating the lower core without putting dangerous compressive forces on your spine. By retraining these specific muscle groups in a safe, zero-gravity environment, you are directly restoring your body's ability to clear curbs, navigate stairs, and walk across uneven surfaces without tripping or dragging your feet. For number 2, we have heel slides. This movement focuses on your hamstrings, the large muscles on the back of your thighs, while also actively restoring flexibility and fluid to the knee joint. Lie flat on your back with your legs fully extended straight in front of you. Focus on one leg at a time. Slowly slide your heel along the surface of your bed, pulling it up toward your buttocks while bending your knee. The absolute most important rule here is to never let your heel lift off the sheets. It must remain in constant contact with the bed. Bring the heel as close to your body as your joint comfortably allows. Hold that position for 3 seconds, and then slowly push the heel back out until the leg is completely straight again. Perform 10 slow, controlled repetitions per leg. Physical therapists heavily rely on this specific exercise for a twofold reason. According to clinical rehabilitation guidelines, active range of motion exercises like heel slides stimulate the production of synovial fluid inside the joint capsule. This safely lubricates a stiff or arthritic knee without the damaging, painful impact of your full body weight. Simultaneously, the sliding motion strengthens the hamstrings. These are the exact muscles responsible for pulling your center of mass forward when you transition from sitting in a deep chair to standing up straight. We have finally reached number 1, the quad set. Whenever my patients only have the time, energy, or ability to do a single exercise before getting out of bed in the morning, I tell them this must be it. It targets the quadriceps, the massive muscles on the front of your thighs that bear the absolute brunt of your body weight every time you take a step. To perform a quad set, lie flat on your back with your legs completely straight in front of you. Now, simply focus on pressing the back of your knee firmly down into the mattress. As you push down, you will immediately feel the large muscle on the top of your thigh tighten and flex. Here's the critical component that makes this work. You must hold that intense muscle contraction for 10 full seconds. Do not hold your breath. Remember to breathe slowly and normally as you squeeze the muscle. After 10 seconds, let the leg completely relax for 5 full seconds before repeating the process. Complete 10 contractions on each leg. This technique is known as an isometric contraction, meaning the muscle flexes intensely without the joint actually moving. The results are undeniable. A landmark study published in the European Journal of Applied Physiology confirmed that isometric exercises allow individuals to recruit highly stubborn, dormant muscle fibers that regular walking simply cannot activate. For seniors dealing with severe leg weakness, arthritis, or joint pain, quad sets generate massive localized muscle tension. This effectively creates a powerful, natural shock absorber for your knees, making walking, standing, and balancing dramatically safer and less painful. Rebuilding the foundation of your body does not require exhausting workouts or heavy gym equipment. By integrating these targeted movements into your morning routine before you even stand up, you are taking immediate control over your mobility and drastically reducing your risk of falls. You are preparing your joints, waking up your nervous system, and ensuring that your legs are actually ready to support you for the rest of the day. Start small today. Pick just 1 or 2 exercises from this list to try tomorrow morning. Focus on slow and controlled movements and stay consistent. Your muscles will respond, and your legs will surprise you with how much strength they can regain when given the right stimulus. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to leave a comment below about which exercise you plan to try first. Keep moving safely, stay consistent with your morning routine, and we will see you in the next guide.